All right, welcome back to the Bosch. Ryan Wilkes alongside Rick Green for the second game of this doubleheader as the Tornadoes and the Owls will square off for the second time tonight. Starters being introduced. We talked about this one a little bit before we hopped off the air, but Brevard looking to split the season series with these Warren Wilson Owls out of Swannanoa, North Carolina. Rick, first time you've seen the men, too. What are you expecting tonight?
Well, I don't. And that's the question. I haven't seen the men play. I had seen the women play I watched the game on television on YouTube, which is a great plus for this program.
Oh, absolutely.
And I am, a matter of fact, I'm not going to be here tomorrow night. I'm going to be watching the women's game from Atlanta. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm eager to see how they play. I've seen the gentlemen around campus and stuff, so this is a whole new thing for me. Ask me at the end of the first half. I'll tell you more.
Absolutely. The starters being introduced for Brevard. It's the usual: Drayshawn Brown, KK Horton, Brock McKnight, Jaden Carnes, and returning to the lineup. He only played in the first game. He's been banged up, but he had 15 in that opener. Twain Wilson back in the lineup, the Rookie of the Year last season in the conference, and certainly good to have him back. For Warren Wilson, Naz Cotton out there with Tayshawn Simpson, Jordan Moore, who had 20 against Brevard last time out. Number 14 out there as well, Taj Williams. He leads the Owls in scoring, 17.6 points per game. He had 30 against Brevard the last time out, so certainly going to be a challenge defensively. Talked to head coach Lee Burgess. He says there's a couple guys that can cause some problems. Ashton Glass out there as well to round out the starting five for Warren Wilson. The Owls in the black uniforms with the cursive. I thought it said the West, Rick, and I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
But it is cursive, or at least script, and it says the Nest. And Brevard in the home white uniforms. The Owls win the tip, and here they come down the lane. A layup is up and good. Quick work for Tayshawn Simpson. And it's 2-0 Owls. KK Horton in the backcourt. He's pressured. He creates some space for himself and gives off to Twain Wilson on the far side wing. To the top for KK. Hands off to Drayshawn Brown. Now Jaden Carnes. Kick to the corner for KK. 14 to shoot. Handoff goes to Brock McKnight. Glances down the right side of the lane. Gives back to Drayshawn. Top of the key, Jaden Carnes. Carnes spins over the head pass. McKnight down the baseline. McKnight kick back out. Twain Wilson, his triple. No good front iron. And the rebound corralled by Moore. Now far side, it's held by Ashton Glass. He gives back off to Tayshawn Simpson. Back to Glass, now top of the key for Jordan Moore. Bounce pass to the elbow. It's Naz Cotton with the ball. Now Taj Williams crosses over top of the key, working on Twain Wilson. Under 10 to shoot for the Owls. Tayshawn Simpson tries a three. Was tipped. KK Horton grabs a rebound. Here comes KK and the Tornadoes offensively, trailing 2-0. KK hands off to Twain. Twain back in the lineup again. It's a big re-addition for the Tornadoes. Top of the key, Brock McKnight drives down the lane. Kick back out, KK. Top of the key, Carnes. Bounce pass, backdoor cut for KK Horton. He missed the layup, got it back, flipped it up, no good again. And Taj Williams grabs a rebound. Two good looks for KK Horton at the rim. Couldn't finish either of them as Jordan Moore flips it back out to Tayshawn Simpson, and the Owls will set up with under 20 to shoot. 2-0 Warren Wilson, a minute and a half in. Crossover at the top of the key. Glass drives inside, has it deflected away. Now inside, Cotton goes up with left hand and scores. Naz Cotton found the loose ball, got Carnes up in the air. And the first 4 points go to the Owls. 2 minutes gone here in the first half. McKnight has it back to the basket. He shoulders in, pump fakes a couple times, flips it up, no good front rim. But Brown grabs a long rebound. Kick to the corner, McKnight tries a three, no good, back iron. Rebound slapped around again. Carnes had his hands on it, but Cotton able to get it on the hardwood. Here comes Jordan Moore and the Owls leading 4-0 in the early going. Kick to Williams, his three, good. Taj Williams with the triple, and it's 7-0. Warren Wilson out of the gate.
Wow.
Kicks to the corner for Twain, back to the top, Brock McKnight. McKnight handoff to Wilson. He tries another three, no good. And a good block out. It finds the hands of Moore. Here comes Jordan Moore for the Owls. Kick to the corner, now back out to Moore. Drive down the lane, Williams. He stops, pops a mid-range jumper. Back rim, no. Twain Wilson with the rebound. Good crossover by Twain. He shook his defender loose, and now he's gliding down the lane. Euro step, reverse layup rolls
Very
in.
nice.
It was all Twain Wilson. He took it coast to coast, started with the crossover to shake loose, and he got all the way to the rim. And the Tornadoes are on the board at 7-2.
Sometimes you just got to take it over, do it yourself.
Absolutely.
And he did.
Slapped out of the hands of Ashton Glass, and it will stay with the Owls with 16 to shoot. Hot start for Warren Wilson, but Brevard gets on the board with the drive from Twain Wilson. He's back in the lineup again. As I mentioned, he missed the next 3 games after the opening contest win against Oglethorpe. As Glass has on the near side. Under 10 to shoot, 8 to shoot for Moore and the Owls. He drives to the free throw line, backs down Horton, turnaround jumper is swished in. Tough shot for Jordan Moore, and he finds the bottom of the cup. It's 9-2. 16:26 in the moving clock here in the first half. KK Horton pressured by Moore. He tries to create contact, gets to the top of the key, gives off Wilson to the top for Carnes. Hand off Trayshawn Brown. Brown down the lane with the right hand, flips it up and in.
Very nice.
He got the space on the drive and finishes at the cup with the right hand. It's 9-4. Simpson in the backcourt. He gets across the timeline. Handoff goes to Glass on the far side. Now swung back to the top. Kick to the corner for Naz Cotton. Now back out for Moore with 10 to shoot. Cross-court pass, Simpson. Glass has it. Drayshawn Brown defending. Drive on Jaden Carnes. Flipped up, missed everything. The rebound is slapped to Twain Wilson. Twain down the lane, crosses over, and he is ran into. And the first whistle, first foul on either side will go against the Owls, and that will bring us to our first media timeout. 9 of the first 13 points have gone to the Owls in a hot start for Warren Wilson on the road. We'll see the Tornadoes have an answer when we come back on the other side.
Over 125 years, Comporium hasn't had customers. We've had neighbors, friends, and a community we're proud to serve. Because for us, it's personal. We live, work, and raise our families right alongside you. So yes, we deliver lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, but more than that, we deliver commitment. Comporium, making connections that make a difference.
Back at the Bosch, it will be Tornado basketball out of the media timeout. And it's been a hot start, a 9-4 run out of the gate for Warren Wilson. They scored the first 7 points, and then Brevard has been able to chip away since then. A 5-point lead for Warren Wilson as KK Horton will inbound on the baseline. Gets it out to Drayshawn Brown right in front of the Warren Wilson bench. The top now for KK. Swing over to Carnes. He tries a deep 3. Yes! Good shot for Carnes. A big one. It's a 2-point game. First 3 for the Tornadoes, and it's 9-7 as Simpson brings it across midcourt. A trio of subs set to come in for Warren Wilson. Moore has it, crosses over on KK Horton, uses the forearm to get some space. Now Glass tries a 3, and he answers. Good shot for Ashton Glass, and the 2 trade threes. It's back to a 5-point game. Horton gets it across the timeline with Glass defending. Handoff to Wilson. Now a swing to Drayshawn Brown. McKnight has it on the far side wing. He feeds back to KK Horton. Now Brown looking for an option to the top of the key. Carnes handoff Drayshawn Brown down the lane with the left hand, and he massages it in the cup. And Drayshawn Brown has 4 early points. It's back to a 3-point game. 12-9 your score here live on YouTube. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's tight defense on Williams, but he flips it up off the glass and in. Tough shot for Williams, and you're seeing exactly why he has the stat line he did in that game against the Tornadoes. As Horton gets it across the timeline, handoff to Wilson. 14-9 your score, over 6 minutes, or almost 6 minutes in. Wilson back to the basket, spins inside, will flip it up off the rim, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Ashton Glass. Here comes Moore down the lane. He feeds to the corner, now back out for Glass, and the Owls will slow it down with 22 to shoot. Hand off to Tashawn Simpson, and he'll wheel it over to Moore. Williams at the top, hand off Moore, top of the key. He stops and pops a three, no good, and Carnes grabs the board. Hand off to Horton in the backcourt. Here comes KK across the timeline, left to right. 3 Owls at the scorer's table, and the Tornadoes will make their first change with Caleb Duncan set to come in. Top of the key, Carnes kicks to the corner. Wilson, he'll try a three. Yes. He got it again. Twain Wilson. We've talked about how big his return is for this team. It's back to a 2-point game. Simpson gets it across midcourt with a nice move. Now he drives down the lane on Carnes, flips it up, a lot of contact, no whistle. Carnes grabs it and gets it up the floor to Twain. Twain will lob it up, and Brown will finish. Timeout, Warren Wilson. A surge for the Tornadoes. We're tied at 14 with 13:10 to play. Really nice action there.
That was the prettiest play we've seen all night.
I thought Brown was going to throw it down, but he just decided to take the sure thing, lay it in, and we're tied at 14 with 13:10 to play. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here, Rick. It was a really hot start for the Owls out of the gate, but the Tornadoes have weathered the storm. And we're tied at 14, just about 6 minutes and 50 seconds in the game. Fast game, a lot faster than the women's game, and that's just natural with the speed of the game. And had to catch our breath a little bit as we're coming out of the timeout. Caleb Duncan will check in for Brevard, and it will send Sean Brown to the bench after he tied the game on the alley-oop from Twain Wilson. Twain, the USA South Rookie of the Year in his freshman season, and he's picking up right where he left off. Again, was out with injury for the following games after the opener. There's a couple subs in for the Owls. It's Isaac Allen checking in, as well as Archie Evans and Braxton Crocker in the game for the Owls. It's Allen in the backcourt. He hands off to Crocker. Now top of the key, Moore gives off Archie Evans. Evans hands off, goes to Taj Williams with 14 to shoot. Williams spins on Horton in the lane, floats it up. No, but a foul on KK Horton. Williams certainly got him up in the air. A late whistle, but the right call on KK Horton, and Taj Williams will head to the line with 2 free throws, trying to regain the lead with 12:50 to go in the first half. Williams puts up the first of 2. It's good. And it's 15-14, Warren Wilson. Second one on the way for Williams. He puts it up and he puts it through. 16-14, a perfect trip to the line for Taj Williams as KK Horton pressured in the backcourt by Braxton Crocker, but he gets it across the timeline. Horton back to the basket, calling out the offense, gets a screen from Carnes, top of the key. Carnes gives to KK. KK open 3 in the corner, rattles around, no. Duncan fighting for the rebound, but it finds the arms of Isaac Allen. Taj Williams across the timeline, Euro step in the lane. Wild shot, no good, and Carnes grabs a rebound. Carnes gives to Brock McKnight in the backcourt. Williams applying that soft pressure. The handoff to KK Horton, now to Caleb Duncan. A Tornado swinging around to Twain Wilson. Now KK back to the basket in the post, working on Williams. Step back fadeaway jumper, back rim no good. Duncan with the rebound. He'll go up with it. Right hand leaner, no. And the rebound goes to Crocker. Williams will try a deep 3 on the near wing, and he got it. Taj Williams, another triple. It's back to a 5-point game. The Tornadoes tied it up at 14, but the next 5 go the way of the Owls. It's 19-14 with 11:48 and a moving clock. Wilson tries to answer. He does, plus the foul from the top of the key, and he'll head to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. We saw an and 1-3 in the women's game, and Twain Wilson sought out the contact, and he put it through, and we'll have one when we come back. 11:45 to play, our second media timeout, and we'll come back on the other side.
It is a much
Back here at the Bosch, and one free throw set for Twain Wilson as he looks to make it a 1-point game here at home. Brevard is out 7-0 out of the gates, but since then, you see it a lot in sports. A team will come out hot, and then the opposing team will bring it back, and we'll go back and forth for a while. That's what the last few minutes have been, as Twain will look to convert the 4-point play at the line, and it rattles out. No good. And it will stay a 2-point game. Isaac Allen brings it across the timeline. Malachi McLean at the scorer's table. He'll check in on the next whistle. Blake Walker checked in at the timeout as Williams drives on Blake, and he's fouled at the cup. I think it'll go on Jaden Carnes here. And it'll be 2 free throws. Williams beat Walker off the dribble. Carnes tried to come over and help, and he got him across the wrist. And Williams will have 2 from the stripe. First one up for Taj. It's good. And Taj Williams has scored bunches. I'm trying to find the live stats, but they are not refreshing. So we'll have numbers for you, I promise. As Williams will get set for another 20-17, and he makes it 21-17. 2 free throws for Williams. And Walker pressured in the backcourt by Braxton Crocker. Walker crosses over, gets it across the stripe. Hand off to Caleb Duncan, now McLean. Back to Brock McKnight in the post for Duncan. Duncan works on his defender, spins inside, floats it up, back rim, no good. And the rebound for Williams. Here come the Owls right to left. Williams drives inside, spins around, floats it up, and floats it in with the left hand. Late switch for the Tornadoes defensively. Now the inbounds pass taken away, laid up and in by Crocker. 25-17, a quick surge for the Owls as Walker brings it across the stripe. And looks to reset things for this Tornado offense. Kick to Blake Walker, now to Carnes in the post. Back to the basket on Evans. Carnes kicks it out. McLean will try a near wing triple. Yes, he got it. Big shot for the Tornadoes. Malachi McLean delivers. He's averaging over 16 points this season. He knocks it in from range. Top of the key, Williams crosses over on McKnight, drives inside. He's tied up in the lane by Duncan, and possession will go back to the Tornadoes.
Good job.
KK Horton will check back in along with Tyler Baldwin. He filled the role of Twain Wilson in the starting lineup. While he was out with injury, he did a very nice job for the Tornadoes, averaging 15 points a game on 36% from behind the arc. And he'll get his first minutes tonight at the point guard position. Brings it across the stripe, working on Crocker. Handoff to Caleb Duncan. Now the pass is intercepted down the lane. There he goes. One-hand slam for Isaac Allen. Great read. Jumped the passing lane and then took it home for 2. Baldwin pressured. Hands off KK Horton. You see the intensity from Warren Wilson defensively. Not dissimilar from the women who were very active on ball. Swing the wing for KK Horton. He'll try a 3. No. And Williams grabs a rebound. Taj Williams kicks it up the floor to Jordan Moore. Moore into the lane. Tries a left-hand floater. No good. And Caleb Duncan comes down with a strong rebound. KK Horton moving quickly down the left side, right in front of the Warren Wilson bench. Pass to the top. Tyler Baldwin swings it over to Jaden Carnes. Carnes handoff Duncan. Duncan tries a 3. Duncan got the 3.
Yep.
As he has some words for the Warren Wilson bench, it's back to a 4-point game. 9:21 in the moving clock here in a fast-moving first half of play. Drayshawn Brown at the scorer's table for the Tornadoes. As Moore drives down the lane, he'll try a layup, and he banks it home. He faked the handoff, and that was enough to get him to the cup. Baldwin across the timeline for Brevard. He swings it over to Duncan. Duncan to Carnes. Carnes pump fakes a 3 on Evans. Now hands off Malachi McLean. McLean one dribble. Now he drives inside, floats it up, floats it in. Malachi McLean for 2, 29-25. The Owls still with the lead, but the Tornadoes again starting to push back a little bit after the Owls made an 8-point game. The Tornadoes have cut that deficit in half. Moore near midcourt, hands off for Crocker. Crocker swings it over to Isaac Allen, now top for Evans, and he's fouled by KK Horton. Horton asking for a push-off. I think Lee Burgess is asking for the same. As Noah Asuji will check in for the first time, and Drayshawn Brown will check back in. Sends Carnes and Duncan to the bench.
Yeah, Coach Burgess giving them what for.
from what I heard, if I'm reading his lips, he said, dealing with that down there too. As Williams pulls up for a jumper,
Wow.
he switches it in.
Taj is hot.
Right over the hand of KK Horton. As KK will bring it across the timeline. He's pressured, almost lost it, gets it back. And now he drives down the lane, steps back, will try a three, and he knocks it in. He said, you want to pressure me? Okay, I'll knock down a three right in your eyeball. Warren Wilson brings it across midcourt with Allen. Allen drives down the lane, gives off to Evans, and he puts it in, plus the foul.
Yep.
Punch for punch, Rick.
Yes.
Every time somebody's done something on one side, they return the favor on the other.
Unbelievable.
And it's 33-28. We head to the under 8 media timeout. 7:58 to play. We're going to take a deep breath, take a sip of water, and expect more of the same when we come back on the other side.
Over 125 years, Comporium hasn't had customers. We've had neighbors, friends, and a community we're proud to serve. Because for us, it's personal. We live, work, and raise our families right alongside you. So yes, we deliver lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, but more than that, we deliver commitment. Comporium, making connections that make a difference.
Back at the Bosch, it'll be an and one free throw out of the break for Archie Evans, who put it home with the contact to extend this lead to 5. But Rick, as we mentioned, everything that has happened has been met with an opposite reaction so far tonight.
Yes, then they're going back and forth. You see the Owls come up, they light it on fire, and they build up, and then the Tornadoes come back and get it back, and so now that's where we are. They're now looking to build their lead up to 6.
Evans takes 2 bounces with the left hand, puts a free throw up, and the free throw is no good. Asuji with a good block out, and he grabs a rebound. Baldwin has in the backcourt, 7:55 and a moving clock here in this first half. Baldwin hands off Malachi McLean, pass to Brock McKnight, picked off again by Isaac Allen. He has in the corner, pump fakes on McKnight, drives inside, tried to give it off to Archie Evans, who points in his direction, says that was the right thing to do. It just caught 2 bodies and went out of bounds.
Yeah.
And it will be Owls' possession with 27 to shoot. Entry pass to Williams. Drayshawn Brown defending him. Taj Williams gets him up in the air, floats it up, floats it in, plus the foul. Taj Williams, what can't he do tonight? He had 30 against Brevard last time out. Again, don't have the numbers, but safe assumption he's in double digits as he heads to the line for one more.
Well, and Isaac Allen keeps breaking up at midcourt, getting the ball on the pass.
The N1 free throw good, and it's back to an 8-point lead. Let's see if the Tornadoes have the answer again as Baldwin brings it across midcourt. Pressured by Crocker. Now a bump, and the foul called on Crocker. And he couldn't move his feet quite enough to stay in front of the speedy Baldwin. But if you're Warren Wilson and head coach Chris Horton, you're happy with that foul. Tight ball pressure. It's not a silly foul. It's an effort foul, I'd call it.
Okay.
As Baldwin has it top of the key, drives on Crocker, handoff McLean. McLean tries a quick trigger 3. Yep. He got it. Switched it in, did Malachi McLean, and the Tornadoes back within 5. Moore moving quickly with Brock McKnight on his back. Moore into the lane, kick out Crocker. He tries a quick 3. No. McKnight with the rebound, and he flips it out to Tyler Baldwin running down the near sideline. Baldwin slowed up by Williams. He pulls it back out with 23 to shoot. Baldwin to McLean on the far side wing. Inside Drayshawn Brown, back to the basket. Drives inside. He's hit up above the head, and it will be a foul call, I believe, on Isaac Allen. Wasn't a shooting foul on the floor, so it will be an inbound pass for Brevard with 20 to shoot. Baldwin looking inside. Now he holds on to it, flips it up the floor into the backcourt for McLean. McLean working on Crocker, goes behind the back, lost it for a second, handoff to Brown. Brown tries a deep 2, and Brown clanks it off the front of the rim. Long rebound for Isaac Allen. Allen handoff to Moore. Moore drives on Malachi McLean. Spins, throws it up. No good. Rebound for Asuji. 6:28 in the moving clock in the first half. Brevard trails Warren Wilson 36-31. Handoff McLean. He waves off Tyler Baldwin. Throws it to the far wing. Now a deep three for McLean. Top of the key. No good. Front iron. And the rebound grabbed by Moore. Here comes Moore. He hands off Taj Williams. Williams pump fakes, goes behind the back, kicks back out Moore. He'll try a three. No. And Asuji with the rebound again. Noah Asuji's been active on the boards. As McLean brings it across the timeline left to right. Screen at the top for Malachi. He gives to Drayshawn Brown. Now back to the top for Noah Asuji. Asuji down the lane. Asuji goes up with two hands. Looks like he wanted to dunk it.
Yeah.
But he's fouled on the wrist, and he'll go to the free throw line. Asuji, the athletic freshman out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. He's appeared in all four, make it 5 games so far this year. He's the corresponding substitution for Jaden Carnes as Twain Wilson sits at the scorer's table, and 2 Owls over there as well. Set to check in. First free throw for Asuji, rolls off the far side. No good. Wilson back in for the Owls. As 2 Owls check in. Jose Maria Palacios checks in for the Owls, along with Daniel Smith. Asuji tries to split the pair at the line. Puts the second one up, and it's no good. Rebound corralled by Smith, who just checked in. Brings it across the stripe, handoff to Allen. 20 to shoot for the Owls. As Allen looks for an option, lost the ball on the tip from Baldwin, so he gets his dribble back. 14 to shoot. Allen still with possession. Now it's taken away, flipped up the floor. Asuji, one-hand slam. He puts it home. Timeout, Warren Wilson. It's a 3-point game. Tyler Baldwin was persistent. Takes it away from Allen, flips it up for Asuji, who throws it down with the hammer. We'll take a break with 5:27 to go. 36-33 at Warren Wilson as the Tornadoes continue to surge back. We'll be right back.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy. Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
Back at Boschmer Gymnasium, it's a 3-point game again, Rick. Every time Warren Wilson has tried to stretch the lead, Brevard has chipped away. As Williams has in the backcourt, Drayshawn Brown defending. 5:20 to play with a moving clock here in this first half. Kick to the top for Smith. Smith bounce pass back to Williams. Brown, a relentless ball pressure on Taj Williams. Kick to the corner for Palacios. Thinks about 3. Now bounce pass taken away. Brown kicks it to himself. Flips it up for Asuji and too strong. As Brown couldn't get a clean handle on it, he was just trying to get it out of his hands before he kicked it out of bounds.
Yep. A lot of action on that play.
As Williams will inbound to Allen. 5 minutes on the dot with a moving clock. As Allen brings it across the timeline for Warren Wilson. Bounce pass to Palacios. He turns, throws it inside, had it taken away again. Drayshawn Brown has in the backcourt. Says let's slow things down here with a chance to tie the game. Wilson over to Baldwin. Now the top for Twain. Twain drives inside, kick back out. Brown, top of the key, Asuji. Asuji down the lane on Evans. He lays it up. No good, but a foul. 2 hands on the back from Archie Evans. And it will be free throws again for Noah Asuji. 36-33, a chance for Asuji to cut further into the deficit. He went 0 for 2 from the stripe the last time. As he puts up the first free throw, no good off the back rim.
Come on.
2 subs checking in. Nas Cotton back in, as well as Ashton Glass for the Owls. Checking out is Allen and Archie Evans. as Asuji prepares for the second of 2 from the stripe. Three dribbles from Noah, puts it up, front rim no good.
Yep.
Smith grabs a rebound and gives off to Ashton Glass. 4:28 in the moving clock here in the first half of play. Taj Williams, far side wing. He's been incredible in this first half. Palacios tries a near wing three, glances off the front side of the iron, and Asuji with another rebound. Baldwin brings it across the timeline for Brevard. Hand off to Brock McKnight. McKnight to Brown on the far side wing. Top of the key, Asuji. Asuji handoff Baldwin. Baldwin, a quick trigger three. Back iron too strong. Palacios up the floor quickly to Glass. Glass Euro step on Brown. Throws it up. No. Gets his own miss. No. Smith, third try, is good, but it's waved off as Brown and Glass down on the hardwood. Those two collided.
Yep.
And we'll see what the situation was as Smith put it in the basket. But the whistle waves it off.
I thought I saw a walk.
Lee Burgess trying to get an explanation. While he does, and while Drayshawn Brown gets checked out by Megan Martinez, as Brown will be helped to his feet and walk off on his own power. We'll take our final media timeout. 3:53 to go. As it stands, it's a 3-point game. We'll get more clarification on that play when we come back on the other side. Back here at the Bosch, it'll be free throws for the Owls out of the break. As Khalil Black on the floor. We were talking about Khalil Black before the game. He's a guy that scored 20-plus points in 11 games last season for Borough Manhattan Community College. He started 24 games in 2024. And he's appearing for the second time this season on the floor for the Tornadoes. There'll be 2 free throws here for Ashton Glass, as the basket was waved off, but it'll be an opportunity for 2, and Glass converts on the first to make it a 4-point game. 3:53 to go before halftime. It was a hot start for the Owls. They've kept Brevard at arm's length for the most of this first half, but the Tornadoes have fought back as Glass' second free throw is up and in.
Yep.
38-33, Zane Caudle in the contest for the Tornadoes as well. He hands off to Brock McKnight in the backcourt. McKnight across the timeline. Gets the screen from Jaden Carnes. Now McKnight feeds out to Khalil Black. Black to the top of the key, Carnes. Now McKnight, far side corner, tries a three, rattles around, no. And the rebound snared by Alec Hilliard, who checks it for the first time. Palacios pressured on the ball by Caudle, and Caudle ripped it away. Caudle is fouled, maybe a frustration foul from Palacios. And Brevard, I think we'll get free throws here in the bonus. And it will be 1-and-1 for Zane Caudle, with 3:28 to go. Caudle one bounce. First free throw is up and in. Rattled it home, did Caudle. And it's a 4-point game. He's got an opportunity to make it a one-possession game with 3:28 to go in the first half. Caudle one bounce into his motion. Second free throw up and in. 2 for 2 from the stripe for Zane after the steal and the foul from Palacios. It's a 3-point game as Williams brings in the front court. Pass to Palacios, now back to Williams. Williams feeds it off to Glass. Glass to the top of the key for Smith. Now back out Palacios, a three. It finds the shooter's touch.
Yeah.
It rolled home on the soft rims of Boshemer Gymnasium, and the lead's back to 6. Caudle pressure in the backcourt by Palacios. He gets by him, handoff to Twain. Now swinging to Khalil Black to McKnight in the corner. Wilson pressured. He gets it back, and he flips it all the way out to the top for Carnes. Carnes drives down the lane. A lot of contact, a block called on Palacios. I think it was a sidestep of Carnes that warranted that call. If he would have went straight into him, it would have been a charge, but he's able to clip him and get to the line for 2. Smart play by Carnes. He saw Palacios there. He said, I need to try to get out of the way here so that I don't get called for a charge. As Carnes will put up the first free throw, it's good. And the lead is 4 for Warren Wilson. Seems like all half we've gone from 4-point game, 3-point game, and then an 8-point game for Warren Wilson. So we'll see if Brevard can draw closer at the end of this first half. The second free throw is good, and it's a 4-point game. Smith has in the backcourt for the Owls. 2:45 in the moving clock in the first half. Top of the key, Williams. He drives a McKnight, pulls it back, tries a mid-range jumper. It rattles in. Yep. Off the dribble, Taj Williams can do just about anything you would ask of him. As Connell has in the backcourt, pressured by Palacios. Now a handoff to Twain. Twain to McKnight, far side wing, back to the top for Twain Wilson. Wilson gives off Connell. Now top of the key, Carnes with 15 to shoot. Twain Wilson open for a 3. Yep. Yes. Bottoms for Twain Wilson. And it's 43-40. Hand off to Smith, top of the key. Cottle defending. Crossover by Smith. He spins in the lane, lays it up, and it rolls off to Khalil Black. Hand off Cottle in the backcourt. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half, excuse me. That's interesting going from calling women's to men's to go from quarters to halves as Khalil Black has on the near side. Black dribbles to the top. One-hand pass to Zane Cottle. Now inside. Whoa. Black almost had it, but the active hands of Smith deflected away right at the bucket.
Rocket pass.
And it's Tornado basketball with 14 to shoot when we come back. Lee Burgess burns a timeout, and we'll burn one as well. 43-40 Owls, 1:39 to go in the first half. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy. Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
Back of the Bosch, Tornado basketball with 14 to shoot, 1:39 to go in the first half of play. And Brevard can tie the game here on this possession with a good look as Cottle will play it into Twain Wilson. Wilson to the top for Zane. Zane one-hand pass to Jaden Carnes, tightly defended by Smith. Now a handoff to Brock McKnight, glancing in the lane, had it deflected away and a whistle on the Owls. 2 free throws upcoming for Brock McKnight, who initiated the contact in the lane. Can't tie it with these 2 free throws, but you can get within 1.
Yep.
As McKnight bounces the ball twice, spins it in his right hand, puts it up, puts it in. And it's a 2-point game with 1 more upcoming for Brock. McKnight with the colorful shoes puts the second free throw up, and it rattles out to Smith. It's a 2-point game, 1:27 in the moving clock in the first half. Smith keeps it, drives down the lane, spins on McKnight, floats it up, and he's fouled by McKnight. Crafty drive by Smith. Rick, one thing I've seen from the Owls that's been really effective, the pump fakes and also the fake dribble handoffs. That's created some space, as Smith did that time and initiated the contact at the cup. As he takes 2 dribbles, puts up the first free throw, and it's off the front rim, no good. Both teams have left some points at the stripe. And the first half as Allen checks in, as well as Braxton Crocker, Palacios, and Glass head to the bench. Another Owl at the scorer's table from Jordan Moore, set to check back in. Second free throw from Smith is good. And Moore will get the shooter, Daniel Smith. It's a 3-point game, 1:19 to play. It's been a good first half, solid first half all the way around for both teams. We'll get some shooting numbers here at the break. As McKnight brings it across the timeline, handoff to Khalil Black. Black drives down the lane, scoops it up with the right hand, banks it in.
Nice.
First points in a Brevard uniform for Khalil Black, and he cuts it to 1. Williams gives off Moore, top of the key. Moore asks for a screen set. He gives it to Crocker. Now far side Moore. Handoff to Isaac Allen. Allen looking for Williams' backdoor errant pass, but it finds Crocker. Crocker drives inside, flips it up, no good. And Carnes grabs the rebound. Tornadoes will slow it up. 14-second differential, shot clock and game clock. A 1-point game in favor of Warren Wilson. Top of the key, Carnes. Tightly defended. Carnes backdoor for McKnight. Reverse layup is good. First lead for the Tornadoes. It's 45-44.
Duncan caught snoozing there for the Owls.
Warren Wilson will hold on to the ball for the last shot as Williams brings it across the timeline with 16 on the timer. 14 to shoot. Williams setting something up, and you'd have to think the last shot here will probably go to Taj Williams. 8 on the clock. Williams defended by McKnight. Everybody cleared out. Williams pulls up for a 3. Missed everything, and it goes out of bounds. I think some time here would like to be added back to the clock as the clock ran. And they'll set it to 1.2.
Okay.
As the Owls will make a change with Nas Cotton checking back in for the last. Ticking some change. Connell grabs the inbound pass. He chucks it up from three-quarter court. No good.
Yeah, nice try.
Off the backboard. Looked good for a second there, Rick, but it does not find the cup. Halftime has come. And I told you our stats weren't right, but we got them going now. And
all right.
oh, man, Rick. 21 points for Taj Williams. No other Owl has more than 5.
Wow.
So Williams, 21 points on 7 of 10 shooting, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, and 5 of 5 from the stripe. Doesn't get much better than that, at least offensively for Taj Williams. And the other leading scorer with 5 is Ashton Glass. So a really effective half for Taj Williams, and a big part of the reason why Warren Wilson is within 1, but they were leading for all but 20 seconds of that first half. I'm looking at some of the numbers for the Tornadoes. The scoring is much more diverse. Wilson has 11. Brown has 6. Jaden Carnes with 5. Tyler Baldwin, Malachi McLean has 8. And Asuji, Black, and Duncan have chipped in with 2 and 3. And McKnight and KK Horton also have 3. Those are the numbers for the Tornadoes. Looking at some of the team stats here. Just like it was in the women's game, the first half numbers are very similar. 16 of 31 for Warren Wilson, 16 of 32 for Brevard. Each team shooting 50% or better. And what a fun first half that was, Rick.
Well, the speed of this game is really impressing. Both Wilson, the Owls, and the Tornadoes. The Tornadoes have had to adjust because the Owls came out strong, came out fast, and as you mentioned, the guy who's controlling the game for them is Taj Williams. He's having an all-world game. Nobody else is doing much but him. Although, the guy who really impressed me also was Marcus Andrews, who gets in there for the intercepting the passes in midcourt, and that happened a couple of times. But I expect they're getting better adjusted now.
So some numbers that stand out to me. The one that is not favorable for Brevard and would likely look to change that during the break. 5 of 11 from the free throw line.
Really?
So not a great number there for Brevard, but one of the better numbers you'll look at for Brevard. And talking to Coach Lee Burgess, this is what he wanted to see. He wanted to see his bench come up big tonight, and they have. 17 points off the bench compared to 10 for the Owls. And the one staggering stat that I just mentioned, but now I have an official read of it. Warren Wilson led for 19 minutes and 9 seconds of that first half. Brevard led for 28 seconds. So Brevard does lead by 1 at the break, and we'll see what the second half holds when we come back. 45-44 Brevard in an exciting first half. We're going to take about a 5-minute break and come back and talk to you on the other side.
You got it.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg? And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating, you're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
Back here at Bosmer Gymnasium, it's a 1-point game in favor of the Tornadoes in a half that was pretty much controlled, as we mentioned, by Warren Wilson. Led for 19 minutes and 9 seconds of that first half of play, but Rick, the Tornadoes find themselves up 1. What do you think contributed
Hey,
to
I'm
that
telling
cause?
you, they had to, well, they fought back. And this is a fast, aggressive team in the Owls, but give the Tornadoes credit. They were down. The Owls jumped out early, and they came back to lead the last 28 seconds of the first half, and that's all that matters is where are you at the end.
Exactly. As Simpson brings in the front court to start the second half for the Owls. As Moore has it now top of the key. Give off to Nas Cotton. Cotton in the corner for Taj Williams. A hot hand. He has 21. As he drives down the lane, he's tied up by Drayshawn Brown before he went to the cup, and it will be Tornado basketball.
Yeah.
17 seconds into this second half. Williams scored 21 of the Owls' 44 in that first half of play. He had 30 the last time out against Brevard. As Drayshawn Brown has on the far side wing. Feeds it to the top for Wilson. Now to Brock McKnight. Back to Twain. Twain drives inside, tries a right-hand layup, and he is hit down to the hardwood by Nas Cotton. It will send Wilson the free throw line for 2. Looking ahead for the Tornadoes. Be a decent little break here over a week for the Tornadoes before they head to Piedmont on December the 2nd, as Wilson puts in the first of 2. And Twain's had a very nice return here for Brevard. He leads Brevard now with 13 points. And he puts up the second, and it's his 14th. And a 3-point lead, the largest of the game for Brevard. Deshaun Simpson brings it in the front court, and he hands off to to Ashton Glass. Now Moore top of the key. Gets it to Nas Cotton with 17 to shoot. Cotton hands off Williams. Williams pump fakes a triple. Now dribbles outside the arc with 10 to shoot. Will drive inside, go behind the back, try to go
Tried
between
to
the
be
legs.
fancy.
He lost it. Gets it to Cotton, bounce pass inside, goes out of bounds. It's a turnover.
Right.
Williams got a little bit too happy with the handles.
Yeah, he tried to work
Some
the
good
ball.
looking handles there, but it got off his foot.
Yep.
And Brevard gets possession back with KK Horton. Horton in the backcourt gets a screen from Carnes, top of the key, now fed back to Carnes. Backdoor cut, Horton's wide open, his
Very
layup
nice.
is good. Great cut from KK Horton off the ball. And a good feed, and the Tornadoes lead by 5. Tayshawn Simpson bringing it up for Warren Wilson, handoff to Taj Williams. Williams off the dribble with Brown defending. Back to the basket, he turns, he floats it up, no good, gets his own miss, no good as well, and Wilson grabs a rebound. He pulls it back out, now feeds it
Nice
into McKnight,
pass.
left-hand layup, rolls home. Timeout, Warren Wilson. The lead is 9 for Brevard on a surge, 6-point surge out of the gate. And with 18-14 to go, the Owls burn one. 51-44 for Brevard. As we'll take a quick break with them. Tornadoes lead by 7 when we come back.
Didn't mean to.
Over 125 years, Comporium hasn't had customers. We've had neighbors, friends, and a community we're proud to serve. Because for us, it's personal. We live, work, and raise our families right alongside you. So yes, we deliver lightning-fast speeds and reliable service. But more than that, we deliver commitment. Comporium, making connections that make a difference.
Back at the Bosch, the Tornadoes have come out of the gates hot. 7 unanswered, make it 6 for Brevard out of the break to take a 7-point lead over the Warren Wilson Owls out of Swannanoa, North Carolina. Rick, we were just talking during the break. How impressive has this first few minutes of play been?
Yeah. Well, it looks like Coach Bird just lit a fire under the Tornadoes at halftime.
Absolutely. It will be Owl basketball with Tayshawn Simpson bringing it across the top of the key. Hands it off to Isaac Allen, who just checked in. Bounce pass inside and foul. called on Jaden Carnes on the back of Nas Cotton. Rick, it was the Tornadoes answering the punches in the first half from the Owls. We'll see now, can the Owls answer those punches from Brevard? It was a fairly comfortable first half for Warren Wilson in terms of having the lead, and things have changed. Now a pass intercepted by Twain Wilson. Nobody home.
Nobody there.
Twain off 2 feet, slams it home. Twain Wilson now 15 points to lead the Tornadoes. It's a 9-point lead. Near side wing, Taj Williams kicks it back out for Isaac Allen. 18 to shoot for Warren Wilson. The first 8 points of this half have gone to Brevard. Inside, kick back out Simpson. 10 to shoot for Warren Wilson. Simpson spins inside on McKnight. Kick back out. Far wing 3 for Nas Cotton. Back rim, no. Drayshawn Brown
rebound.
skies for the board. Loses his footing, but he gets it to Wilson. Wilson, bounce past KK Horton. Back out to Twain. Now McKnight top of the key. McKnight drives inside. Bounce pass back out for Brown. Brown hands it off to Twain Wilson, top of the key. Now hand off to KK inside looking for Carnes. One-hand catch. He puts it up and it rolls in.
Rolls in.
Impressive catch for Jaden Carnes with one palm. And he's able to get it in. And it's an 11-point lead. Now Cotton drives baseline, kick back out. Now top of the key. Allen will try a triple. And he rattles it home. Big shot for Isaac Allen. And it's back to an 8-point game. First points of the second half for Warren Wilson. As Horton brings it across the timeline, gets the screen from Carnes. On top of the key, Carnes has a handoff Twain. Twain thought about 3, thought better of it, and gives to KK. KK flips it off to Carnes. Left hand, he's blocked, but he gets it back, flips it to KK Horton, who missed the 2-foot jump shot. And an errant pass up the floor that goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Brevard. Braxton Crocker checks in, as does Archie Evans, with 16:25 remaining in this second half. Brevard gets the ball back on the bad pass up the floor as KK defending at 90 feet by Braxton Crocker, but he breaks the pressure. KK asks for a screen. He'll get one from Carnes. Goes back to Jaden. Jaden feeds it to Brock McKnight. Bounce pass inside for Drayshawn Brown. Back to the basket working. And now he gives it up to Twain Wilson, and Twain will lay it in. Drayshawn Brown had more on his back, and he found a wide open Wilson, who scoops it home for his 17th point. Crocker gives off Allen. Now a skip pass over to Jordan Moore. Moore bounce pass to Taj Williams. Turn around, mid-range jump shot. Back rim, no. He gets his own miss. Goes down the lane, up and under and in. Taj Williams with the left hand, his first points of this second half, and some stick-to-itiveness to get his own miss. He's got 23 on the night. 15:34. Next whistle, we'll have our first media timeout. Brown has the top of the key with 19 to shoot. Handoff KK, wide open 3 for Horton, no good. And the rebound slapped around. McKnight able to corral. He pulls it back out. Clock resets at 20. Handoff Wilson. He tries the far wing triple. Front iron, no. KK Horton there with the rebound, and he's fouled. Tornadoes active on the offensive glass, and that brings us to our first media timeout with 15:15 to play in the second half. Brevard leads 57-49. We'll take a break and be right back. Back at the Bosch, it is Tornado basketball. Out of our first media timeout, 15:15 to play in a second half, at least first few minutes of the second half that have been largely controlled by Brevard with a 1-point lead at the break. The Tornadoes have outscored the Owls by 7 to grow this lead. Wilson near side wing. Gives it off Brown. Now back to Twain at the top of the key. Twain free throw line jumper. Front rim no good. And Williams skies for the rebound. Taj Williams across the timeline. Braxton Crocker now on the far side wing. Backing down Horton. His pass back out to the wing is deflected at a play by Wilson. Active hands on the perimeter. And it will be Warren Wilson ball with 23 to shoot. More hands off for Allen. Allen gives off Braxton Crocker, 15 to shoot. Back to Moore, he pump fakes on McKnight, drives down the lane, kick back out, Allen, near side corner 3, too strong. And Brown grabs the rebound. Trayshawn Brown across the timeline with Moore defending. Hand off to KK Horton, swing it over to Wilson. Now in the corner, McKnight. McKnight bounce past the corner, Horton will try a 3, Horton's got a 3. KK Horton, his first 3, it's an 11-point lead.
Yep, they're fighting back. Keep building on that lead.
Make that his second 3. He's 2 of 5 from behind the arc, and he has 8 points. As the Tornadoes lead now 11. Williams top of the key, Moore. Moore drives on Wilson. He pushed off, and it's going the other way. The ball pressure from Twain Wilson causes the offensive foul. And Brock McKnight will inbound. Knight to Horton. Horton will bring it across with Moore defending tightly. Hand off to Brown. Back to Wilson. Now McKnight has it near side wing. To the top for Jaden Carnes. Tornadoes swinging around the horn. McKnight to Carnes. Carnes hand off Horton. Thought about 3. One more to Wilson. He's wide open, and he'll nail it.
Yep.
Twain Wilson again. He's up to 20.
Wow.
And it's a 14-point game. Daniel Smith with the ball. He'll hand off Crocker. Crocker thought about throwing it to the top of KK Horton. An off-ball pressure denying the pass. Smith has it, top of the key on Brock McKnight. Drives inside, turns around, tries a mid-range jumper. Just glances off the side of the rim, but Evans able to roll it in on the second chance. McKnight plays it back to Horton in the backcourt. Lee Burgess gives the Tornadoes the offensive call. Carnes a screen at the top, gives to Brown, now back to Jaden. Jaden to KK. KK tries again, no good. Too strong.
Little long.
And Williams grabs the board. Taj Williams pushing quickly. He lost it, but he got it back. And now to Smith. Smith driving on KK, off to Williams. Williams will lay it up, no good. He'll get it back, put it up again. This time it rolls in. Taj Williams, second chance bucket at the rim, and Taj has 25. The lead is trimmed to 10. As McKnight tries to bounce in the corner for Carnes, but it's taken away. Crocker in the front court, take it himself and lay it in. 63-55. Warren Wilson back with an 8. And Lee Burgess will call a timeout. We'll take another timeout with them. The Owls starting to respond to the surge from the Tornadoes. We'll talk to you when we come back on the other side.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
Back of the Bosch, Tornado basketball, but Warren Wilson has trimmed the deficit from 14 to 8. A quick 6-0 burst for the Owls. And McKnight controls in the backcourt for Brevard. Bounce pass to the BC logo for KK Horton. Horton swings to McKnight, almost intercepted, but it's knocked out of bounds. And possession will stay with Brevard. Tonight, Warren Wilson has been very active in the passing lanes and was so again right there, but it stays with the Tornadoes. 18 to shoot for Wilson. He kicks to the top. Horton swings it back. Wilson bounce pass inside. Jaden Carnes. KK has it top of the key. Swings it to McKnight. A skip pass all the way to the corner for Twain. He tries again, and he rattles it in. Twain Wilson, great vision from Brock McKnight to get that ball to the opposite corner, and Twain now leads all scorers. Actually, he's tied with Taj Williams with 23. Nonetheless, great showing in Twain's return. Pass inside. Wilson a little bit active over the shoulder of Smith. And Smith draws the foul. Lead is 11 as Ryder block and Tyler Baldwin will check in.
Yeah, Wilson came over the back.
Ryder block, the freshman out of Mooresville, North Carolina. Seen time in spurts for the Tornadoes, but he's in here in the second half.
Oh, thought he had.
Pass to Smith inside for Williams, and he floats it over the top of the block. No good, but he's fouled by Ryder. And 2 free throws upcoming for Taj Williams. 25 for Williams on 9 of 15 shooting. His first free throw is up and through. Williams, really impressive player. I very much enjoyed watching him tonight, despite him being on the opposition.
Yes.
You have to appreciate what Taj Williams has been able to do. And I know the Warren Wilson fans at home are enjoying this performance from Taj. He lit up the Tornadoes for 30 last time. He's on pace to have more than that, but he misses the second free throw. And Wilson grabs the rebound. Wilson drives past Moore. Pull it back out to Baldwin at the top. McLean near side, back to the top for Baldwin. 18 to shoot for Brevard. Wilson inside the block. Block one more pass to Horton, and Horton's fouled going up. Good pass by the freshman. He held the ball for maybe 0.2 seconds before finding Horton down the lane, and KK will go to the free throw line. KK Horton averaging 10 points coming in as he puts home the first free throw, give him 9 on the evening. Second team all-conference last season. Scored a season-high 12 against the Owls last time. So second free throw, back rim no good. Long rebound from Moore, but it's kicked around. It's on the hardwood.
On the floor.
Block trying to tie him up. He's unable to. Williams finds it up the floor for Smith. 67-56. The Tornadoes lead the Owls with 11:16 moving clock. We're in the second half. 13 to shoot for Warren Wilson. Moore on the far wing. Looking for an option. He tries to drive on block and does. Floats it up and rolls it in. Nice looking shot. His momentum was carrying him the opposite direction. But he's able to float it home. It's back to a 9-point game. Baldwin across the timeline for Brevard. The Tornadoes hold a 9-point edge with 10 minutes and change in the second half. Baldwin gets past Moore, and Moore can't slide his feet quick enough. It's a blocking foul on Moore. It's his third foul. And McLean will inbound right in front of assistant coach Jaquan Casey on the Brevard bench. Baldwin takes it across the timeline. Gives off to KK in the post now for Twain Wilson. Wilson back out, block. Block's going to try a three. It's short. And it goes out of bounds. Speaking of Jaquan Casey, he got his head coaching debut the last time the Tornadoes took on the Owls.
Is that right?
Coach Lee Burgess was out with an illness, and Coach Casey took over for the game. Didn't go the way he wanted it to, but he said he learned a lot of good lessons from that experience. As Crocker has on the far side, Smith now will drive on McLean. Block with the help defense. It's flipped inside for Williams, and Williams strong bodies it in.
Williams, amazing.
67-60. The Owls inching closer in the post for block, and he's fouled by Archie Evans. And the Tornadoes will keep possession.
Evans, the freshman from Australia.
Yeah, he's been impressive tonight. Call for the foul that time. Baldwin plays it in to Twain Wilson. Wilson gets past Moore, and he's fouled by Moore. That'll be 4 on Jordan. And Warren Wilson didn't like that call.
No.
It's foul number 7, and both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 10 minutes and 6 seconds where both teams with fouls will go to the line. As Khalil Black at the scorer's table, Wilson puts up the first of the 1-and-1 and knocks it through. Khalil Black will check in for Twain on the next whistle. As Wilson looks for point number 25 from the charity stripe. 2 bounces, Twain puts it up, and Twain misses off the front iron. Rebound tipped around, and the foul called on Ryder. Block, that's 2 on Ryder. As Khalil Black will check in. Again, Wilson heading to the bench. He heads to the bench with 24 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal for Mr. Twain Wilson, his return to the hardwood. Crocker hands off for Williams. Williams swings it to Moore. 1 more to Archie Evans in the corner. Top of the key, Moore swings it to Williams. Williams tries a quick 3, no good. And Black grabs the rebound. Baldwin will take it across the timeline for Brevard. And handoff goes to Malachi McLean. McLean defended tightly by Moore, who's still applying that on-ball pressure with 4 fouls. Black drives inside, has it deflected away, loses it. And Crocker takes it back. Williams moving quickly. Hesitates on Black, has it tipped away. It's near midcourt. Crocker able to keep it on the Warren Wilson side of the floor. Smith thinks about a step back 3, tries to bounce it in to Evans, and the freshman block takes it away, but it falls right to Smith, who missed the layup. And Horton grabs a rebound.
Good job.
Up the floor for Baldwin.
A little lucky.
On the far side. He waves off Horton into the paint. McLean to block. Block the handoff to Horton. Horton wide open at the top of the key.
Nice.
And he converts. KK Horton another 3. He has 12, and he was shook loose by the Ryder block screen. And leads back to 11 for the Tornadoes, 71-60. As Crocker feeds to Smith. Driving on Baldwin. Smith into the lane. He's met by 2. Kick back out Evans. Evans with a 3, and he swishes it. Archie Evans from outside the arc. And the Owls have the answer to cut it back to single digits. Baldwin handoff to Malachi McLean. Over to Khalil Black. Now KK Horton has it on the far side wing. McLean back to the basket. Working on Williams inside. Hook shot.
Very nice.
Scoops it in.
Yep, backed him.
And McLean, not a very big guy, but he gets it done there in the post on the larger Taj Williams. Crocker near side wing gets loose on a block. And a blocking foul called on Khalil Black. I think he was inside the restricted area.
Must be.
As with 7:55 to play, we'll take another break. Brevard leads by 10 over Warren Wilson in what's been a fun second half. We'll have more for you when we come back.
Has been fun.
Back here at the Bosch, it is Warren Wilson basketball. Rick, if I'm not mistaken, actually, I was misreading that. I saw it looked like 9 fouls from underneath the hoop, but it's only the 15th foul. And it was on the floor. I was thinking, why are they not getting free throws? As the entry pass goes to Taj Williams. Near wing 3 for Crocker,
nice shot.
and he knocks it down. Big shot there to cut it back to 7. And Warren Wilson not going away. Brevard looked to have maybe the haymaker in this one, but the Owls have answered. Inside Carnes working on Evans. Bounce pass too far for Malachi McLean. And a turnover. Williams inbounds to Moore, who will take it across the timeline for the Owls, left to right. 7:30 in the moving clock in this second half.
Tornadoes can't turn their back on this team.
He's backing down Black, floats it up, it hangs on the rim and falls off, but a foul called on Khalil Black. And it will be free throws for Jordan Moore. Second on Khalil. Transfer from Borough Manhattan Community College. As Moore puts up the free throw with the left, and he puts it home. And it's a two-possession game.
Yep.
7:23 in basketball is a ton of time. Still got one more media timeout, and I think Warren Wilson has 3 of their 4 timeouts remaining. Actually, make it 2. As Baldwin has in the backcourt. Moore goes 2 of 2 from the stripe. Baldwin pressured by Crocker. Karn sets a screen. McLean goes right through his hands and out of bounds. Another turnover. The Owls get it back. Lee Burgess implores his guys, it's all right, let's just get a stop.
Yep.
On the defensive end of the floor. Moore brings it across the stripe for the Owls. Moore defended by McLean tightly. Kick back out Crocker. I think, was it a foul or a kick ball? It was a foul. Actually, it was a kick.
Yep.
It was a kick ball on the Tornadoes, and it will stay with Warren Wilson with 20 to shoot. The corner for Evans. Evans working on Carnes down the lane. He spins. He floats it up with the left. No good. Gets his own miss. Puts it back up. Puts it in. 3-point game. As McKnight inbounds to Baldwin, who will slow it down and make sure the Tornadoes get a good look here on this possession. Handoff to Black. Khalil gives back Tyler Baldwin. Real tight pressure here, both on and off the ball for Warren Wilson. Carnes thinks about 3. Handoff goes to Khalil Black. Black down the lane, pull-up jumper. Black no good. Carnes with the rebound. Carnes backing down Evans, tries it with the right. He's fouled across the arm by Archie Evans.
Yeah.
And it will be 2 free throws for Jaden Carnes.
Coach Burgess looking to make some changes here.
Yeah, it looks like Twain Wilson and Drayshawn Brown back at the scorer's table. Twain has been the spark plug all night for this Tornado team offensively.
Yep.
We'll check back in. Carnes with 7 points. Make it 8 on the free throw. It's back to a 2-possession lead for the Tornadoes. Brown grabs McLean. Wilson will grab Khalil Black. And the 5 on the floor for Brevard. Wilson, Carnes, Brown, Baldwin, and McKnight. For the Owls, it's Evans, Moore, Smith. As a second free throw, no good. Williams out there as well as Crocker. 4-point lead for Brevard. Williams has it, working on Wilson. The top for Moore in the corner now, Smith. Smith drives on Baldwin, kick out Williams. Wide open 3 on the near corner, no good. Moore had the rebound for a moment, but it falls to Brown. Baldwin across the timeline. He turns and brings it to the top for Twain. Twain kicks far side, Jaden Carnes. Handoff McKnight. McKnight with some space, drives inside, flips it to Carnes, who loses it for a second, gets it back, puts it up, no good, but a foul on Evans. As Carnes gets him up in the air, and Jaden goes back to the line on the second consecutive trip down the floor. Jaden Carnes came in as the team's leading scorer, averaging 17 a game. He's looking for number 9 and 10 right here. First free throw from Carnes. He puts it up, and he puts it in.
Yep.
Back to a 5-point lead for Brevard. And Stain Connell back in with KK Horton, Baldwin, and McKnight. Head to the bench, and the corresponding sub, Nas Cotton, back in. That sends Archie Evans to the Warren Wilson bench. Second free throw for Jaden. Up and in.
Good job. And now you got your...
Carnes with double digits now. He has 10. 4 Tornadoes in the double-digit range scoring. Williams to Smith. Smith inside for Cotton, and he's fouled by Carnes. I believe it's his 7th team foul on Brevard. It is, and it will be 1-1 for Warren Wilson. Cotton heads to the stripe for a 1-1. His first free throw is no good. Rebound grab by Wilson. The Tornadoes slow it down with a 6-point lead. Taj Williams still the only Warren Wilson now on double-figure scoring. He has 28. As Caudill has on the near side, flips to the top for KK Horton. Brown now back out to KK. KK down the lane, he's turned away and doubled. Back to the top for Carnes, back cut for KK Horton. He lays it up, no good, too strong.
Yep.
And Williams moves the other way quickly. Williams has his pass intercepted by Twain Wilson. Wilson down the lane, he'll pull it back, he'll step back, thought about 3, but now goes to the free throw line for Jaden Carnes. Carnes pulls it out, top of the key, 20 to shoot with under 5 minutes to play in the second half. Wilson near side, turned away, back to the top for Trayshawn Brown. Brown looking back to her for Horton, not there. Out to the corner for KK, great pump fake, pulls up for a long 2, no good. Good looking shot there nonetheless. As Smith outlets quickly to Crocker. Crocker pulls it back out on the near side wing. 4:35 to go, 6-point lead for the Tornadoes. Moore has it far side, driving on Brown. He's turned away, kicks back out Williams. Williams drives on Horton, tries a step back jumper. Man, that's good stuff from Taj Williams. He has 30.
Wow.
He's scored 30 in both games against Brevard this season. Caudill hands off Wilson. It's a 4-point game. Crocker takes contact, but it's a blocking foul and a costly one. That's what comes with the ball pressure. You foul more often. And down the stretch here, that's going to be a factor. It's 2 free throws for Twain Wilson as Brevard enters a double bonus. As Jose Maria Palacios will check back in after the first free throw from Twain. Wilson's first free throw is up and through.
Yep.
26 points for Twain Wilson as he prepares to put up his second. The second one up. Second one no good. Front of the iron. Smith grabs the board. As he drives on Zane Caudill. Lots of contact. He flips it up and it falls.
Yep.
Back rim rolls in. It's a 3-point game and a chance for one more for Daniel Smith. Right when you thought the Owls might have been out of it, they've surged back, and this and one free throw is good.
And they have, it's a 2-point game.
77-75, 4 minutes on the dot to go in this second half. Next whistle will bring us to our final media timeout. Wilson the top for Carnes. Carnes gives to Caudill. Now a bounce pass entry to Brown. Brown back out Carnes. Carnes drives to the free throw line. Euro step, floats it up, no good. Caudill fighting for the rebound, but it finds Williams. Moore moving quickly, kicks to the corner. Palacios open 3, and Warren Wilson has a lead.
Has the lead back.
78-77. Warren Wilson is Caudill dealing with the pressure from Palacios in the backcourt. 3:29 on the moving clock in this second half. Wilson gets a screen from Carnes, and a moving screen called on Jaden Carnes. Final media timeout with 3:22 to go. You hear the Warren Wilson faithful in attendance tonight. It is 78-77, Rick. Man.
Wow.
This has been a ball game.
Yes, it has. What a turnaround.
So we'll take our final media break. We'll be back with an exciting final minutes of play.
Over 125 years, Comporium hasn't had customers. We've had neighbors, friends, and a community we're proud to serve. Because for us, it's personal. We live, work, and raise our families right alongside you. So yes, we deliver lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, but more than that, we deliver commitment. Comporium, making connections that make a difference.
All right, we're back, and this time we have the right camera angle. Somebody in the building, I won't name them, is watching college football and college basketball and not watching Brevard and Warren Wilson. We're sorry about that. Hopefully it is fixed on your live stream. I'm just joking. Our guy is doing a great job tonight. Not something he's usually doing, so we appreciate him taking a change of role here this evening. 1 point lead for Warren Wilson, 78-77. As the handoff goes to Moore, Warren Wilson ball with 3:15 and a moving clock. To the top for Moore, he looks inside, and a foul called on Twain Wilson. Lee Burgess looking at the head official like, really? In this game, this physical game, that's the call?
Really?
But he did have 2 hands on him, so no matter the physicality of the game, that is the right call. As Smith heads to the line for a pair of free throws. First one up, no good front of the rim. Free throw line becomes all the more important here late in a contest like this. Both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way. As Smith will put up the second free throw. It's good. 79-77. As Horton grabs the inbound pass and gets it across the timeline. 2 point lead for Warren Wilson. Now a foul called on Jose Maria Palacios. Third foul called on Palacios, and it will send KK Horton to the line with a chance to tie the game. 2 free throws coming for KK. First one up, and the first one is good. 79-78 Warren Wilson, and one more upcoming for KK Horton. Second free throw is good. 79 all as Lee Burgess calls out the defense to his guys, and it's a tie game right back where we started. Lots of ups and downs, a roller coaster of a game, but with under 3 minutes to play, we're deadlocked at 79. More cross-court pass for Williams. Williams to the free throw line. Smith, he drives on Carnes. Left-hand layup is good. Strong drive from Daniel Smith, and it's 81-79 Warren Wilson. Horton handoff, Wilson, top of the key. Far side for McKnight. Entry pass to Wilson. He uses his body to get position on Palacios, and it's a whistle and a foul. That's 4 on Palacios. And it will send Wilson to the line for 2. Crocker's at the scorer's table. I'd have to assume with the timing of the sub, he's going to be getting Jose Maria Palacios. First free throw for Twain, rattles in. Crocker checks in, and he will be getting up Palacios, who heads to the bench. 1 point lead for Warren Wilson, 2:33 to go, with Twain at the free throw line for one more. Second free throw up and good. 81 apiece on a perfect trip to the line for Twain. He's up to 27 points on the night. First game he's played in despite the opener against Oglethorpe. It's good to have him back. As Moore gives to Crocker near midcourt. Crocker handoff to Moore. 17 to shoot for Warren Wilson. Bounce pass to Smith. He drives on Brown, floats it up. No good, and Brown grabs the rebound. Here comes Twain Wilson with 2:10 and a moving clock in the second half of play. Wilson handoff to KK. KK back to the top, Jaden Carnes. Carnes to Twain Wilson. Back to the top, Jaden Carnes with 15 to shoot. Handoff to Drayshawn Brown, kick to the corner for Horton. Now back to the top for Drayshawn. To McKnight, he tries a 3. No good back rim. KK Horton skies for the rebound.
Good job.
He'll reset with 18 on the clock. Backdoor cut for Brown. He lost it out of bounds.
He did.
And I think Brown was thinking about throwing that one down.
Yep.
But he loses it off his hands, and with a minute and 41 seconds, Warren Wilson gets the ball back.
Yep.
What a college basketball game here inside the Boschmer Gymnasium. As Moore takes it the far side wing, handoff to Nas Cotton. He tries a skip pass. It's tipped away by Horton. KK in the open floor. KK lays it up, rolls in for 2. KK Horton with a bit of a grimace. And Lee Burgess says, are you sure? Maybe a little bit of cramping for KK Horton. He gives his head coach a nod. And if there's anyone on this roster that Lee Burgess trusts, it's the senior KK Horton out of Asheville, North Carolina. 83-81, Warren Wilson basketball. The Tornadoes regain the lead. 1:08 to play in the moving clock. Crocker top of the key for Smith. Smith looking for an option with 15 to shoot. He feeds it inside, and a foul. Call on Brock McKnight. Allen points to his teammate and says, good look, it was. He had 2 guys on him, and Two guys fighting for the basketball results in a foul, and Allen will have 2 free throws with a chance to tie the game.
Just under a minute left.
Rick, you know, they call it Feast Week with college basketball. And it is truly a feast. Ton of good games today, ton of good games throughout the week, and this is a great game here tonight.
This is a great game.
And the first free throw is good for Allen. It's a 1-point game.
For those of you joining us, you're getting entertained. I'm telling you, this is awesome.
Regardless of who you're rooting for, this has been a great game all the way around. Allen's second free throw, no good. And an offensive or loose ball foul called on the Owls, and a costly missed free throw. With 58.9 to play, we'll flip ends and shoot free throws on the other end of the floor. And I think Jaden Carnes will be the one taking the 2 for the Tornadoes, and he will be. Chance for Carnes to make this a 3-point game.
Yep. Ref and the coach from the Owls having a conversation.
First free throw from Carnes is
good.
Good. Jaden will have another one from the stripe with 58.9 seconds remaining in this second half.
Plenty of time.
Second free throw from Jaden Carnes is good. Yes. 85-82, Warren Wilson ball as Moore brings it in the front court for the Owls. Crosses over on Drayshawn Brown, handoff Williams. Williams bounce pass inside for Smith. He drives on Carnes. Smith turns around, goes up, layup is good.
Nice.
Asking for the foul, not going to get it nonetheless. The lead is 1 for the Tornadoes. Horton in the front court. 36 seconds on the moving clock. 13-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Brown bounce pass to Wilson with 15 to shoot. Playing looking for an option. Now Coach Burgess doesn't like what he sees on this offensive possession. He's going to burn a full timeout.
Wow.
And 26.3 seconds to go. 85-84.
Wow.
What more could you ask for? Double-digit leads for both teams in this contest. And here we are. It's a 1-point game, Rick.
13 seconds on the shot clock. Coach evidently didn't like what he saw, or he felt he needed to change something.
I think just to calm down the pressure a little bit. The ball pressure was
Good
effective
point.
there.
A good point.
We'll take our last break with them. 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Good point.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits.
It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
Back of the Bosch, it is a 1-point game with 26.3 seconds to play. Brevard will have the basketball on the far sideline in front of the Tornado bench.
Yeah, you got to be careful on the inbound.
You certainly do, as McKnight will inbound. Safe pass to KK Horton near midcourt. 10 to shoot for KK. Drives down the lane, backdoor cut for Twain Wilson. He lost the basketball.
Throw it away.
Out of bounds.
Yep.
21.3 to play. As Warren Wilson hold on to it for the last shot. I don't think you can think like that. I think you got to take what's open. As they roll it to Williams, Brown jab steps to try and make him pick it up, and they do. 17 seconds, Williams has it.
Yep.
Hand off to Moore. Moore top of the key, driving inside. He's turned away by Brown. Floats it to Williams. Williams fade away jumper. Front rim, no. Brown flips it to KK Horton in the front court with 4 seconds, and he's fouled. A good look for Taj Williams. He's hit that shot multiple times tonight.
Yes, he has. That's the. So if you're going to give anybody the ball on the Owls, that's who would.
See Lee Burgess, I just read his lips to Drayshawn Brown. He said, grab the basketball. And Drayshawn slapped it out to KK Horton. That could have ended poorly. But he shares a laugh with his guy, Drayshawn Brown. And KK Horton will have a pair of free throws with 3.5 seconds on the timer.
All right.
As Horton takes a couple bounces, first free throw is up, and the first free throw no good.
Come on,
brother. Have a chance for one more.
Come on, brother.
KK's had himself a very nice night, 16 points. And he looks to add to that from the line with a big second free throw. It's up. It's good.
Okay.
So Smith will inbound. And he feeds it to Moore. Moore at midcourt to Palacios. Palacios at Prayer. No good. No good. The Owls wanted a foul. Didn't get it. And the Tornadoes win 86-84.
That's the game. That's a heck of a game. As you said, this is feasible. I'm looking forward to this.
Rick, I could have watched 10 more minutes of this.
Oh, me too.
This was thrilling.
Great game.
And we thank you all for tuning in on a great night here at the Bosch. The Tornadoes go 2-0 against their in-state foes, Warren Wilson. The women finish the season 2-0 against Warren Wilson. The men split the season series as Lee Burgess and his crew get it done. Warren Wilson falls to 2-4. The Tornadoes improve to 2-3.
Now the women play tomorrow night.
Yeah, they sure do. And for you fans that won't be tuning in tomorrow, I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving.
Most certainly.
Enjoy this time with your family. Enjoy it with your loved ones. I know I will be after the women's game tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that break. For the time being, we have one more game before the break.
Yep.
It's a women's basketball team against Barry tomorrow evening here at 6 o'clock. Be sure to hop back in the live stream here on YouTube as we'll take you through all that coverage. Thanks for joining us tonight. For both the Warren Wilson and Brevard faithful, should hang your heads high about this one. This was a heck of a game.
Great game.
And Warren Wilson had to battle back from down double digits in the second half, down as much as 15. And they did. They took the lead late in the game, and a great look for Taj Williams that just didn't fall. And before we let you go tonight, let's go through some final stats. The leading scorers for each team. Twain Wilson with 27 for the Tornadoes in his return. You see how effective he is and how important he is to this team's success. KK Horton chipped in with 17. Jaden Carnes had 12. Malachi McLean added 10. For Warren Wilson, you scored 30 points against a team one time.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it again. And Taj Williams did it again. He scored 30 points.
You can watch him play.
And he didn't leave the floor. He played 40 minutes. He's the only Owl in double figures. The next closest one was Evans with 9 points. And as well as Smith had 9 as well. Crocker finished with 7 and a couple of Owls with 6. And Moore also had 8. So some good performances for the Owls, certainly led by Taj Williams. But a crew that I think can cause a lot of teams problems throughout this year. And I'll be keeping an eye on the Owls and wishing them luck throughout the year. They're a fun team to watch. I might tune into a game by myself.
I'm going to watch tomorrow night.
Just because they're a fun crew to watch. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Ryan Wilkes alongside Rick Green. Rick, it was fun, buddy. Good to have you.
Thank you. And Andy, don't worry. Good job, Dave.
So we thank you all for joining us. And if you're not joining tomorrow, again, happy holidays. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you when we talk to you again tomorrow. And we're signing off for now. Ryan Wilkes and Rick Green signing off here on YouTube.